Hey y'all, welcome back to the kitchen. I got my grandson, one of them, here today with me, and I told him I'd make him a casserole, and it's one I hadn't made, and it's a new recipe for me, and I thought I would share it with y'all. And it's bacon ranch chicken casserole. Sounds good, doesn't it? So I'm going to have to fry up about 6 slices of bacon. It calls for the spiral pasta, but I didn't have that, so I'm using some fettuccine that I had bought, still pasta. Rotisserie chicken makes it easy, and I had bought 4 or 5 the other day and deboned them and portioned them up and put them in the ice box. So I have my chicken. I'm just defrosting it right now. So I'm going to get everything going. I've got to peel my onion and chop it, and I'll bring y'all back. I'm just telling you what we're doing. Pasta's cooking. I am fixing to fry bacon. Y'all know how to fry bacon, but I'll show you what it looks like in the skillet, and then we'll get on with the casserole. I know that he's hungry. He's been out mowing, and he's probably ready for supper. He got in from work and decided to finish his mowing job for me. So we'll be back in just a minute, fry the bacon, and get it all going. I fried my bacon, and I've got it all broken in little pieces here, waiting to put it in the casserole. I need to put my onions in here in the little bit of the bacon grease that I left in the pan and let them get tender, and I'm going to add the garlic to that here in a minute. And then we've got a few more things to add in here. I want to tell y'all right quick what happened with the propane. When the people came to do the termite treatment around the house, they drilled through the hose that was coming in the house with the gas line. So that's why I lost 2 tanks of gas. So the plumber had me take a picture of the hole, and he cut a piece of the pipe out showing where they went through it. I called Orkin, and they are paying for 2 tanks of gas, and they're paying for the plumber. So I'm happy. Got that took care of. My stove's working, and now I can live again. So, that lets y'all know about that. So I'm going to cut my cream cheese up in little pieces, because that's what I'm supposed to do, and get it ready to go in there in just a jiffy. And I'll add my garlic to it. I can't smell, so I just have to kind of time it. Make sure this will just smooth out quicker if it's in little pieces than if I leave it in a big old hunk. Once you get everything going, it don't take long. I wish I had the right kind of pasta, because those noodles, they didn't cook down real good like I wanted them to, real soft. But I guess time they cook in the oven 30 more minutes, maybe they'll be a little bit softer. Okay, put my garlic in and let it cook about a minute. I don't want it to get bitter. So we put a small onion, which I did half of a large one, and 4 cloves of garlic and a little bit of the bacon grease. I fried 6 strips of bacon. Y'all will get the recipe. But I'm just telling you as I go along what I'm doing. I've got to add my cream cheese in there. What do I do with my spatula? I guess I'll just use this. I got to get something to get the rest of that cream cheese off of there, because I'm not going to waste it. Just a minute. See what I can do here. Stuff almost like gold anymore. Used to I could get the Kroger brand for $1.79 for 2 8-ounce chunks, and now it's nearly $3. Everything's gone up so much. So I bought me a 6-pack at Costco. I don't think I saved a lot of money, but I feel good knowing I've got cream cheese to cook with. Okay, I'm going to let that, because I didn't soften that or anything. I'm going to let the skillet soften it a little bit. I've got to add 2 cups of milk. Let's see, I've got to add a cup of mozzarella cheese into that. cook it till it's smooth, and then I put my pasta in, and then there's some more stuff we got to do. So, y'all just hang around. I don't have any milk, so I'm going to use evaporated milk. And a can of evaporated milk is pretty close to 2 cups. I'll add a little bit of water to make it on up to 2 cups. Probably add half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Even though it has garlic in it, I always do this, and some onion powder. Probably a tablespoon of onion powder. Then I'll add my milk, and then I've got to add a packet of ranch dressing, which I've got the container that I bought at Sam's, and so I'll just guesstimate. I don't know if it tells me on there how much is an ounce or not. Let me get some glasses here, because it calls for an ounce. It don't say, so let me see what I can do here. I could get my scales out and measure it, you know. I don't know how much is in one of them little packets. So I'm just going to put some. The oven's hot and waiting. Add my milk. Where'd I put my can of milk down there? I wore glasses all my life from first grade on. And then a few years ago, I had LASIK surgery, and I didn't have to wear glasses anymore. My left eye was set for distance, and my right eye was set for up close. Well, now I've got macular degeneration in my right eye, and my whole world's lopsided. It's crazy. I can't see good. The glasses help a little bit, but it's a mess. It's about a good handful. I already measured this out. This was 3 cups. Uh-oh. Now I gotta let this all melt and make this good cheesy sauce. Then I'll add my chicken in it and my noodles. And we'll do what else we're supposed to do. Let that melt. Make sure I'm doing it right, because I told y'all this is new for me too. Cook the bacon, cook the onions and garlic, the milk, the cream cheese, the ranch mozzarella. And then you put everything together, and we're going to put cheese and bacon on the top, and then green onions when it's done. So we're just about there. Let me get me a 9x13 out so I can put it in it and cook it. And I want to get my spray so I can spray my pan. Some of y'all probably don't even remember when you had to get your grease or your lard out and grease your pan. That's what happened when I was growing up, and I was so happy when Pam came out with their spray. Okay, I'm going to add in my chicken. And just let this all marry a little bit. My chicken was frozen, and so I put it in this Tupperware thing that when you put the lid on it, put it in the microwave. This gets hot and heats what's in it, but the microwaves never heat your food, and I like that because I do not like microwave chicken. Only way I know to explain is that it gets that chickeny taste that I don't like. Oh, there's a bone. I didn't do such a good job, did I? I saved all those bones. They're out there in the freezer. I did 5 rotisserie chickens, and save the bones, and I'm going to do bone broth. I just haven't had time to do it yet. But too much going on. This looks so yummy. Okay, I'm going to let this heat through real good. And then we'll add our pasta. And then we'll get it over there in the pan. I'll bring y'all right back here in just a minute when it's time to top it and get it in the oven. It's time to get my casserole in the casserole pan. So let me get me a spatula over here. And I've got my dish right here. I hope y'all can see. I think you can. Alright. I'm going to have to get something to help me hold that because my hands aren't as strong as they used to be. Okay, I like to take a rubber spatula like this because I could get all the goodie out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of bacon on the top. Bacon makes everything good. And then the rest of the mozzarella cheese. This is from one of those great old big 5-pound bags that you get at Sam's. I buy it like that so that when we get ready to make pizza, I'll have cheese. And it comes in handy. Alright, now I'm going to put the rest of the bacon, which is not much. I could have just eat that. I like bacon. And then when it comes out of the oven, I'll put a few more, but right now I'm going to put a few green onions on it. And I'm going to put it in the oven at 375, kind of lightly browns and it's bubbly. Then we're going to top it with a few more green onions and we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, y'all, it's out of the oven. And it's slightly brown. Of course, the bacon will be crispier and those green onions cooked. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit and then I'm going to dish some up for Richard and I'll show y'all what it looks like and I'll give it a taste test. Okay, here it is all dished up. And I'm fixing a taste of it to see what it tastes like. And when you take it out, see it holds its shape so you can serve pretty portions. Okay, let's see if it's a winner or not. It's still pretty hot. I just put some fresh green onions on the top, raw ones, because I like that too. That's a bunch of thumbs up. That is yummy. Oh my goodness, what a good recipe. I think you could probably use any kind of pasta in it. I had penny pasta. I probably should have used that, but these noodles are good. So now y'all got a new recipe that was new for me and it's a winner and a keeper. I'll give y'all something good to put on your table. And I had a young man here today delivering propane and we got to talking about life and how times are right now and how scary things seem at times. Made my heart so happy. A young man. They can meat, they can vegetables. He just had bought 2 or 3 pork butts and canned them. So people are catching on. And he said, I'm going to go home and watch your channel so I can learn some more stuff. So I hope that they do watch it and enjoy it. He was a fine guy and he did me a good job. And I even had to call him this evening and ask him something. And he gave me my answer and helped me. But y'all need to follow suit. Get you some extra stuff put up. We don't know what the weather's going to do, how it's going to hamper the truck situation delivering stuff. We don't know what's going to be available and what isn't. And I've been telling y'all, get you a little bit of stuff ahead so you might ought to listen. Don't forget to talk to the good Lord. He sure takes good care of us. took good care of me on this propane situation. And I was kind of frazzled because that's a lot of money. But he just took real good care of me, and I'm thankful. I'll see y'all again in a day or two. I'm getting my fabrics all out, getting ready to make an apron video. I just haven't got them all. When I change sewing rooms, man, everything's not where it used to be. So I'm having to get everything together. But I'll have a video with my apron fabric pretty soon and show y'all what I've got available and get some orders. And then probably the end of September, I'm going to show my Christmas fabric where you can order a Christmas apron in time. And I have a little bit of fall fabric if anybody would want something fall for Thanksgiving. So I'll be back with y'all in a day or two. Right now we're fixing to eat. The good Lord bless you, and I'll see you soon.